Alright guys, Big Rich here, Ohio Fish Rescue. You see Tracy stuff here, but you might be wondering why we have an extension cord running here and going out the side door. You guys probably didn't know this door was here. I had to remove her other table and stuff to open this up. And hang on, we've got a problem with the basement started leaking now. So what we have to do is tear up this entire deck that's out here. This was all storage area. We got the boys over there just cutting it and ripping it up. This whole deck has to come out, and we have to clean off this roof, and then we have to re-tar this roof. Okay, so we got to keep cutting out all this board because it's nailed down and we can't pry them up. I mean, we can, but it's taking way too long, and so we're just going to cut the boards out and then lift up the 4x4s that are left laying there. And this was the nice little patio. It's surrounded on all four sides where Tracy and her girlfriends used to sunbathe. So we had a grill out here, and then the sunbathing chairs, and then we started using it for storage for these tubs and everything else that you see that the kids have already thrown over the edge out here. It's everywhere. We got to go out there and clean all that up. Okay, they got up that side of it all the way over. Rich, you're working like a hard working man. And then we've got this half now. Slowly getting it up down to the tar roof that's leaking. So I guess leaves have built up between it. Looking between there, all that like earthiness, that's all leaves that have gotten through the middle of these things here and then have built up underneath with water, and it just leaves wetness sitting on there, and without the sun hitting the tar roof making it remelt all the time, it's just getting hard and cracky, and you know, it's in the shade, and it's not been a good thing. I don't know who decided to build like this, but you can't build a wood deck touching a rubber roof. I mean, you got to have posts or something sticking up. You can't just set it right on the rubber. But you're about a quarter way done in removing this and cleaning up the mess. But it's looking good. Okay, about 3/4 way done now. Through here. Josh is picking up all the pieces that Rich cut. And then all we got left is the 4x4s to take out now that nothing's holding them down. They just cut out the wood in between. Been dreading doing this for a long time, huh, Josh?
Yep. But it needs to get done. It'll be easier now that it'll be done, right?
I guess. It won't leak no more in the last spot we had leaking in the house. That's a whole new roof for the fish room, a whole new roof for the house, whole new roof for the flat roofs, and now a whole new roof for this back deck.
Can you find my phone in there, Dad? Hey, it's on the counter.
Yeah, in a second. Okay, you see Josh got all the insides cleaned up. Now Rich is starting to take up the 4x4s. Josh is throwing his old grill away.
Probably just unscrew all these legs. Take this apart and toss it over.
If you're throwing it away, just toss it over.
Yeah, the problem is trying to do it without breaking stuff.
I hear you.
I don't care about breaking that. It's care about the house.
If you pick up that 4x4, it's not connected to the other one, right?
This?
Yeah.
I've already picked up 2 and cut them in thirds. I can't pick this one up because the grill is in the way.
Alright, we got the 4x4s up from over here. Well, most of them. There's one left. Cleaning up all the dirt and earth. There's Richie throwing the garbage can over to Josh. We got that cleaned up. Now we just got this little bit of lumber left, and the whole deck will be cleared. Then we can power wash it, clean it off, and then re-torch down, new torch roof. It's non-stop work. The tools we used. Okay, we got most of the wood up. Working on this last little bit right here and this doorway wood. You know, let me close this door, Josh. As soon as I get done videoing, I'll come back out and help. All right, so got it done over to there. We had to prop up the fence because that was sitting on top of the deck. And, you know, now we're going to have to clean and air blow and brush and broom and whatever we have to. Oh, goodness.
I want to smack whoever built this house.
That's all wet wood. Okay, give you guys some sort of understanding. Now, that was the outside pool over there. That area there, that was an outdoor pool. And it looks to me like they closed that in up to the deck here. And then they built this room in between, which is now the laundry room and the side door. So that left this enclosed in except for this fence. Well, when we moved in, we put this fence up, and just there was a chintzy little temporary type thing, but it closed it in and let the girls sunbathe out here without neighbors oogling them and stuff. But now what we want to do is take this roof and extend it over to the pool room where there's no rain down on here, and then we can have our little grill out here and our some food pantry and stuff like that. And we're moving this door from here over there to the linoleum to where it's hooked up to the kitchen and not to the living room. So, but you know, this roof here was leaking, so, and there's no way to fix it without removing that deck that was here. Big pain in the butt. There was an enclosure around this thing going all the way up. You can see on each side where it was square. It was rotted away, so we took that all down. So we're going to fix the roof right around the two skylights. And, you know, we're just not using this patio right now. We just use it for storage. Stuck to the ground.
It's embedded into the tar of the roof.
That's why it's leaking, yep. Yep, got it. And it's nailed to that 4x4 there is what the problem was. I see you're wearing your OSHA approved flip-flops with your pry bars and screws and nails sticking up. Yeah, what's happened was that during the daytime in the summer it gets hot and it sinks in and just melts into that tar. We're almost done with it and we'll get it cleaned up. Okay guys, I had to come in and feed Tracy, so that's all taken care of now. And Josh took over what I was doing, which is, let me open this a little bit, pressure washing the floor. If you look, we got all that side done. Nice and cleaned out. No leaves, no debris, no dirt, no nothing. We got just a little bit left right here. That side over there, over on that side, and then all the way over to this corner here is almost all done. So we're going to keep doing that. And then push it out under the fence right there. There's a gutter for this whole deck. So we're getting it done. You can see it's all done here and everything's taken care of. Josh is cleaning up the last little bit of water that was left on there. All clean, ready to go. Okay guys, it is the next morning. Look what a good job the boys did. This is all clear. This don't actually look like it hasn't delammed or nothing. All these seams are good. This is all looking good. Even up the walls looking good here. So we're going to patch all the way around every one of these skylights, which it ain't leaking downstairs. And then we're going to patch over here is the problem. You can see where it hits the wall. There's actually holes through into the basement, like right there. And all past this door. So what we're going to do is put down some, you know, the cold patch, and then we've got fiberglass tape. We're going to put over that, and then we're going to put more cold patch on it, and you know, smooth that out, and then we're going to use the pour down tar for this whole entire roof, and seal this whole thing. Rich is sitting here torching it, getting it warm for the things, or the cold patch, and then. It should be sealed. We'll be done. But it's looking good, and this should be sealed pretty good. I'm happy with it. What I wanted to do was, forget taking up the deck and all that, I wanted to take and extend these beams over to here and put a Lexan roof on here. You know, the corrugated stuff they have for above porches and patios. I want to put that on here and close in the ends, these two ends, to where this is like a 3-season room out here. We don't heat it in the winter, but all summer it's you know, like a bronze color, and we can have plants out here, all that kind of stuff. Put nice, you know, the deck was here. What we want to do is move that door from there to here, so when you walk in, you're straight on the linoleum and not through the carpet in the living room. So this is what we have to do next, but this is going to be next summer. We got to patch the roof now because it was leaking. But yeah, we've never really done nothing with this out here, so I don't know. Tracy hung her wind chimes out here, and they just use this for sunbathing. That's it. But that job's getting done, thanks to my boys' hard work. Rich, the internet loves you. How come you don't want to be on film all the time? I'm just filming the gun. I'm not filming you. He's not going to answer me because I put him on the spot. You gotta love that boy. Let me go in. Now you'll see why we don't really want. We got the nice carpet in here, and Tracy's right here. You come in off that tar roof, or even the dirty deck, you'll get this carpet will get, you know, stained up quickly. Oh, got a bunch of diapers donated to us, and they're children's small. They won't fit. So. Look how messy this is. This is what Josh uses to block off here so he can let the dog out on the kitchen. And then here is what we're using to fix the roof with. And then the rest of the house is clean. This is the sink where I take care of Tracy, and I got 250 milliliters of water. This is her food bag and stuff like that. And it's what I use to wash her with. And let me come in here. Of course, you guys seen the shack and Big Rich and Josh thing. But here's the planted tank. Ohio Fish Rescue. Yes. Sorry about the glare. It's daytime. Usually I video this tank at nighttime because then there's no glare. But just wanted to keep you guys updated on that porch. I'll keep going, and we'll get it done. Okay, they're patching up that whole seam against the house, sealing that up tight. They're using the fiberglass tape in between layers of this stuff.
With wet patch. Henry's wet patch. So
Henry's wet patch. Yeah, stuff that down.
Cold on wet surfaces. And
yeah, really stuff it down in them cracks. Kind of like fill them cracks. It's a new product we haven't used before, so we're going to try it. Worst case scenario is come next summer we have to replace it.
can't really see it because we got black gloves on, but this crap gets everywhere. So what I'm doing is I'm getting the main portion of it in, and he's coming back and doing the finishing touch.
Putting the tape on and then putting a layer over it?
Correct.
Alrighty.
So mine don't look too pretty. It does.
Some would say he's doing a better job then.
Watch, can you get this from hitting this car? I don't want your white things getting black.
Good job, Rich. Yep. I like it. Okay, very nice. Look at this all the way through. And they did the skylight over there. Let me zoom in on that. Very nice job, guys. I'm doing this one here now. See, that's the proper use of a drywall tool right there. Okay, you can see we got all the way around all of these. They look nice, sealed really nicely. They weren't leaking in the first place. Josh just put a topping seal on them. So when we put all this pour down tar down, it'll be good. But that's what was leaking all the way across there. And now you see how nicely sealed that is. We put what's that called? Cold seal?
Wet patch.
Wet patch down, and then we put fiberglass over it, and then we put more wet patch and smoothed it out. Now when we pour this stuff down, it's a seal that'll seal all the way over. Josh, we're going to need that air blower again. There's a bunch of dirt and dust up that gathered up here. And then this roof will be sealed. He also put the tape we have on there and the wet patch over that. So that'll be sealed. So now we're actually going to be able to use this area. I really would have wished we had a clear roof over this. It's that corrugated, what is that stuff called at Home Depot, Josh?
Corrugated roofing, I don't know.
Corrugated roofing. It looks like this. It waves up and down, and it's in 12-foot sheets, about 2.5 foot wide. So I would really like to have that on here and then seal the ends there and here, because that's a peak there. So we're just going to continue rafters from here over to this roof, from here over, and then put that corrugated on there. We get that on there, no water will be on this roof. So that would have fixed the problem in the first place. But we actually took the roof and the deck out of here. This deck came all the way out. You see all these marks in the flooring? Came all the way out to here, and then you see this is a different color. So none of this was deck. That was all deck from here over to the house, all the way through. And now, if we want to rebuild it, it's going to cost us probably $1,500 to rebuild it, to have the deck back. But we don't know what we're doing with this whole thing. The only thing we know for sure is we're moving the door from the carpet to the linoleum where our will is.
Almost at the end of the second bucket.
Second bucket would be, I wouldn't say we're halfway.
Well, I still got like a 1.5 inches left in this bucket.
Well, here, run it down here, because this ain't near enough for this.
Yeah, I know, because I already spread it out.
You gotta watch these spills, these drips. That's what we're all stepping in. These drips you're dripping out of the bucket. See by my right foot?
Yep. That's where I set the bucket.
Yeah. Set the bucket in one place all the time on like a lid or something. We won't have that where we walk. It's not as warm out, so this stuff ain't spreading as easy. It's more thick like molasses now. And filling in all the holes.
Now we're losing daylight quick.
What was that?
Me, I slammed the bucket down to help get it.
Hey son, don't take your attitude out on that poor roofing. It did nothing to you.
Poor roofing's done a lot.
That poor roofing has aggravated him for hours now. Almost.
This thing works, but it makes one hell of a noise. Do you want to keep it or toss it?
For what?
I don't know. It was sitting underneath the grill. I was going to toss it, but I asked you before I did. We used it to blow the roof dry.
Wasn't that the one for the bounce house we got?
No, we still have that one.
Well, then there's an extra one. That's a blower for a bounce house, right?
Yes. Sounds like a transformer though.
What do you mean?
It makes a noise and it sounds like a
Like
transformer.
what? How's that noise go?
What was it?
You should have turned towards him. I would have got him. He was about to show me. Well.
Josh, you said the Transformers is your favorite movie, right?
Toss it over, I'll throw it down.
So he should probably have that down pat. Josh's, what do you call that move right there? The twist?
We're agitating the liquid inside the bucket.
Agitating liquids inside the bucket move.
Josh, you can't use big words around Will. You don't understand.
Please.
You know when you go to Home Depot and they put the bucket in the mixer,
Yeah.
all they do is they agitate it.
They just agitate it around. So Josh does it on his own. He said, I don't need no Home Depot to agitate my paint.
Right, we'll just set it in front of the neighbor's house and let them yell at it, and it'll be agitated.
Or just send him to the dentist.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, that too. That'll do it.
Okay, Josh, you need more?
I'm working on it.
You just pour some right against that fence there. Well, that looks nice over there. So, we're all done over there. I'd say we're about a little over halfway. Good, more.
You have to spread it in that back corner.
Good stuff. Just be able to walk.
I want to get some so I can finish my trim work. Dip it in this pile and take some.
Did you get underneath that 4x4 with your blow brush?
Got where I could.
I'm saying under it because I can't get under it.
Yeah.
Okay. It didn't dry out too much. It's all still moist and wet, so it's joining together good.
Take this piece out. Just gonna set up here. Yeah, where's that air blower? Watch your left foot.
Threw it over, didn't you? Oh, that one.
Bucket.
Do we have another bucket left, Will, over than that one?
Yeah, just one full one left, and the rest that's in this bucket.
Okay, we're done over to here. One bucket did us 2 full runs. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 half runs will be 1 bucket. We don't have enough, I don't think. All right, because I just laid that patch over there so it'll stay wet the longest. So I need to bring what we're working on now back behind you. So go ahead and finish your trimming. How you doing? My phone is yours.
Yours.
You can keep alternating between the two.
Okay.
And we'll just both do a fast forward on it.
Yep.
Oh my God, it's so dry to dirt right there. You're gonna have to go over that dirt right there with your brush. Just pat it down. You ain't got wetness, here's some wetness. So every time I wipe, it rolls up the dirt. And just... Okay. See, picked it up. That was all dirt there.
You don't want to move this crap?
When you're over here on the other side of the fence, remember to do up under on top of here again, another layer. Okay, we're getting it done. We got about 2/3 done. Josh left to go get another can because we only got 1 can left, so we're gonna need another one. And then Will's out here complaining he's getting his hands dirty. Says if I just let him know what kind of work we're doing, he could dress appropriately. Let me see them hands. Let me see how dirty they are.
Look.
There's no dirt on there.
There we go.
Okay, that side's all done. This is all done. Look at that. This is all done. All the way over to here, we've got right in front of the door in a circle area. We got this little bit that Will's pouring out now. And we're out of roof material. Okay, guys, look how purty. Purty. Look at that. All the way down over to here. And then there's me and Will standing in one little spot where we don't have no more roofing. There's the door. All right, guys, we finished that deck. It's all done. It's drying now. By morning, it'll be dry. Sorry I didn't get you a finished picture of it, video of it, but you know, it's late. Sorry. We will, you know, that'll be hard by tomorrow, and we'll figure out what to do, you know, with everything else that's on the side of the house, because neighbors are going to call on us if I leave it out there. So we got to get to that tomorrow. Actually, no, tomorrow, or actually today, what you guys are seeing, when you see this video, it will already be Sunday. We will be going to the Dort Mall in Michigan picking up Charlie. So, yeah, we're going to have to do that when we get home tomorrow and get it all figured out. Hope you guys enjoyed the work we do around here, and now we can, you know, put everything away for winter, and we won't have no leaks in the weight room downstairs below that deck. Hope you enjoyed the video. Keep hanging with us, and we'll get back to the fish now, and we've been working out there too. There's a whole bunch of things done today that you didn't get to see. We will show that on the next video and feeding video. So hang in there, guys, and stay fishy.